Braised beef with olive oil-laced mashed potatoes. This is a very traditional second course for the Italian cuisine. It's a dish that is flavorful, reassuring, and wintry. The unusual thing is the fact that the mashed potatoes are not made in the traditional way with the addition of butter and Parmesan, as well as starting with cooked potatoes. Instead, I start from raw potatoes, extra virgin olive oil, milk, and whip it all together in a blender. So the result will be very light, but more importantly, different from the classic mashed potatoes. The meat will be entirely cooked in red wine, and the sauce will be thickened by adding cornstarch. Even with the meat, I eliminate any excess fat so that the sauce is thick, but also ends up being very light, and even more importantly, with a savory taste. So let's get started. We brown the meat in a nonstick pan so that all the surfaces are roasted. We boil the red wine so that the taste of alcohol is not overbearing. We stew the vegetables with an unpeeled garlic clove. We then add the meat, the red wine, cinnamon, and rosemary. We tightly cover the meat with a sheet of parchment paper to avoid the evaporation of its juices. We filter the juices from the pot roast. we prepare the mashed potatoes. We chop the potatoes in a mixer. Then we place the potatoes in cold water to eliminate excess starch. We mix constantly to prevent the mashed potatoes from sticking together. The mashed potatoes are ready when they are very soft. We whip while still hot. We mix the rice starch and the cold water. We combine the sauce from the pot roast with the rice starch and water. We turn on the stove. The more starch we add, the denser it becomes. We combine all the ingredients.